These past few nights have been pretty strange. Even after a long day of studying for exams, where I was so tired I was dozing off at my desk, I'd still find myself wide awake the moment I hit the bed. I'd toss and turn, feeling like I was flipping pancakes in a pan. Mom says it's probably the stress from the upcoming exams, though I didn't really feel that stressed. But still, I couldn't sleep well at all. Every time I closed my eyes, formulas, vocabulary words, and test questions would start dancing around in my head, refusing to let me rest. I'd keep thinking, why am I still awake when I'm so tired? This can't go on, or I'll have zero energy tomorrow. But no matter how much I tried to sleep, it felt like I wasn't getting any rest at all. Last night, at 9:30, Mom started urging me to go to bed. She even laid down on the bed opposite mine, saying she would stay until I fell asleep. I found it kind of funny. I'm not a little kid anymore. Why did she suddenly feel the need to watch over me as I sleep? But sure enough, once I lay down, I just couldn't drift off. My mind was a mess, jumping from one random thought to another. After a while, my body started to feel stiff, so I turned over. The moment Mom heard me move, she started chatting with me. She began talking about her childhood summer vacations when she would go to her grandma's friend's house in the countryside to escape the heat. She talked about how she and her friends would go down to the river with little baskets to catch fish and shrimp, dig for river crabs, and collect snails. They'd get so soaked from all the splashing around that they might as well have just jumped into the river for a swim. As I listened, I could almost smell the earthy scent of the snails and feel the slippery water plants brushing against my legs. I was totally engrossed, but Mom's voice started to fade, becoming softer and softer until I could barely hear her. I mumbled, "Why do you stop?" And just like that, she picked up the story again. This time, she was telling me about how she and her friends used to sneak into a cornfield to pick corn. They had no idea which ears were ripe, so they'd break one off, peel it open, find it wasn't any good, and then toss it aside to try another one. Eventually, they realized none of the corn was edible, so they just broke off the stalks and chewed on them like sugarcane, all the while trying not to get caught. Her stories were so vivid that I could practically see her sneaking around the cornfield, being all sneaky and mischievous. Ha ha, who would have thought Mom was such a little troublemaker when she was young? Listening to her stories feels like watching a funny movie. The more she talked, the heavier my eyelids got. Slowly but surely, the test questions swirling around in my head were replaced by Mom's tales. I don't remember when I finally fell asleep, but I know I slept like a rock. Mom's childhood stories turned out to be the perfect natural sleeping pill, funny and relaxing, helping me forget all about my exam worries. At least for the night. I think I found my new favorite way to fall asleep. Mom, can we do this again tonight?